Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is an AC4 experimental. It's a Tier 6 British premium medium tank. It's located on the westbourne of Safe Haven, and it's under the command of GenFUBAR of 1AR. But it's not a British tank, it's Australian. Yes, it's an Aussie. Game on! Well, if it wasn't the machine gun port that would give it away straight away, yes, that phalanx-shaped, or phallus-shaped, I should say, machine gun cover, that is the big one. But, yeah, it's actually a really good tank, considering it was actually built and devised very, very quickly. 1943, they actually put in an order for 400 of these, after the Aussies tractor makers actually made the AC-1 Sentinel. But this tank was actually designed to carry the 17-pounder gun, which is far more effective, and was obviously a Tiger killer as well. It was stopped in the final stage at July 1943 as the program was discontinued because the Australians decided to buy the M4 instead, because it was going to be much cheaper to actually purchase from America's stocks than it was to actually build them themselves. Which is a pity, really, because you wonder what the Australians would have actually come up with next. It is a sniper tank. The 17-pounder makes it very effective at long range. It's 76.2 millimeters caliber. That's the 17-pounder. It's capable of doing 150 alpha and 171mm pen with standard ammo, and with the premium rounds, APCR, it'll actually do 239mm pen. Now, the armor is not great, it's not special, but it is a medium tank, so it's supposed to go fast. In fact, it does go fast. 60.4 kilometers per hour once it gets going. And he does get a hit on the Nashorn. He can keep going. Oh, he's got a kill. You can see how effective that 17-pounder gun is. A brilliant gun. But the Australians obviously had the blueprints for it so they could build them themselves. Oh, no, we're taking damage. And that shot was from a Jackson. That was a 90mm. So he has to pull back. And on the opposite side, there's also an Achilles, which is a 17-pounder armed M10. So he needs to be careful that that guy doesn't get shots on him. But he's decided to pull down here. Where did that 90mm go? You can't really see. And that M4A3 76 Wet has decided to go to cover. Got no shot on him for the moment. But he is a one-shot now. Might get him there. Oh, no, that's a bit too high. Get him on. Oh, he's gone. Now we've got a shot. Go for the Churchill. Yep. We're 3 up on the enemy at the moment. We seem to be doing rather nicely in the field, although we're not pushing forwards. Mainly because of that Jackson, and there's a T-34-85M out there as well. I think as well, the other main thing about this tank is the turret is not particularly big compared to the M4 turret. And so it might have been a bit cramped in there with a 17-pounder gun, because 17-pounder is quite a big gun. And when they actually crammed that into the M4 turret, they had to move the radio set out, because otherwise the recoil would have actually taken it out. So, yes, what's next? Okay. OI. Right through the turret. Just needs some members to pull back the moment that guy turns his attention towards us. But we're getting nice pens. And there's the kill. Somebody waited until our shots diminished his hit points to a one shot and then took him out. That's the way things go sometimes. You'll have to squeeze through that gap. Ooh, can you feel the width? Yep. Okay. Well, there's only 2 enemies left, but we do have another replay after this one, so we'll see if they manage to win. It's the T-3485M and the Jackson that happens to be still left, the guys out in the field. So if we do go in that direction, we're more likely going to get shot at. So better to actually force them to come down from that high position. Yes! That's nice. They got something back at him. Do it again. No, bit to the left. Bit to the left. Oh, he's moved. Oh. And now he's tracked. And that's a one shot. And that is the end of the game. Oh, that wasn't nice. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was the second class tanker for GenFUBAR 1AR in the AC4 experimental. He managed to get a fire for effect for doing more damage than hit points for his own vehicle, and his win rate was 3,637, which is Super Unicum standard, but no other medals in this game. Let's have a look at team score. Well, he is in the upper half of the table. The high scorer in this game was the Tiger 131. I guess he wanted that last kill for himself. Instead, it went to GenFUBAR. The second highest damage in the game was the Bataan Panther, or Baguette, 1,529 to him. 1,520 went to the T150, who also got a steel wall in that game. The third highest, or fourth highest damage was the AC4 experimental. Yes, it was him. He managed to get the fourth, just beating the Jackson on the enemy team, the guy who caused him some damage. When it came to kills, we can see that the top scorers were, in fact, the T150 and the SU100. Both got 3 kills apiece. And on the enemy team there, Jackson also got 3 kills. And when it came to second place, we can see that GenFUBAR got 2, and so did the AMX-13F3 on our team. Nobody on the enemy team managed to score 2 kills, and only 4 players actually managed to score kills at all in that game. And when it came to base XP, we can see top scorer was the T150 with 914, 839 went to the Tiger 131, and 728 went to GenFUBAR. So he was in third place when it came to base XP. He fired 13 rounds in that game. He got 10 direct hits and 10 penetrations. Only 3 rounds went astray. He got 1,385 hit points in total, 801 of which was at more than 300 meters. I did say this is a sniper tank, so it's best played at long range because it really doesn't have much in the way of armor. 65 millimeters at the front, and that's on all sides of the turret, and 45 millimeters elsewhere. So yeah, if you get hit, you're more than likely going to get penetrated, even with HE rounds for that matter. He did receive 1 hit. It was a penetration. That was the 90mm round from the Jackson. And yes, it did do some damage. He spotted 1 enemy vehicle, damaged 4 of the enemy, killed 2, and did 273 hit points of damage resistance, and 28 capture points when he was sitting in the cap. On a premium count, he actually made 56,802 credits profit from the game. And he also took away 5,242 experience points, including a mission completion reward of 2,184. So a good game, a decent game, second class tanker for GenFUBAR. Let's have a look at him in the second game. In the second game, we can see that he's got vents, a rammer, and coated optics, and vent purge as his equipment. Game on! On the west spawn of Province, and it looks like he's definitely going to go across rather than fight from over here. It probably would have been easier to snipe from over here because of course he is a sniper and tank. I guess he's going to brawl in this one. Of course he could snipe at the enemy tanks that go over to our side of the battlefield. There's no Arty, so we're not expecting any shells to come raining in as we're climbing up to the top of the cliff. What we are expecting is to have to fight off a few enemy tanks. We've already made it down to the south end, and, well, that's going to make life difficult. Of course, our guys on the other side of the battlefield will probably try and snipe at them to suppress them as we're going in. Now, remember that reload, 3.9 seconds. The standard reload, 4.79, so he actually does have quite a good reload. And let the 40 TP go ahead. No, they want to be actively dislodged, so we're going to have to go up. And the Hellcat, well, he's going hell for leather. He's going to take some damage if he goes up there like that. Well, we've got one kill out of it. The KV-2 went down. And now the Hellcat will have to fall back because he's got very poor armor. And we're going to have to do most of the work. Again, this thing doesn't have much in the way of armor. And he's using the sniper view. Probably better not using it. Oh, we got a kill. He got the Gabler Destroyer. And, well, that BT-42 Dakota, that's the one that you've got to worry about because he's got the 4.5-inch gun. Well, we did get some damage on the M4A3, but has the Dakota demounted? I think he did. He's no longer there. Well, that's good news, actually, because if that guy had still been around, he probably would have been a big pain to us because he can penetrate us with an HE round. Okay, take it. Yep. Pulls back. No, that guy's gone into cover, so we're going to have to go around if we want to get some damage. Unless he's intending to snipe from here. Well, our guy's moving up. The 40 TP's going. The Hellcat's going to snipe from this position. Nice set of wrecks here that we can use for cover. And there's more being made. Oh, yes, I think you've got a shot. Yes, good shot. Bathtub. He's a one shot now. Somebody's going to bag him very shortly. Yep, and they've got him. So there's only 5 enemies remaining, but one of them is a box tank, so we've got to be careful. We don't want to get hit by a 13-centimeter gun because he will penetrate us and we will get significant damage. No Arty to worry about, so if we do go around the corner, yeah, he is around the corner, that box tank. Well, our Dakota's staying out of it for the moment. He can probably penetrate the sides of a box tank. Oh, he tried for the track. Nice try. Can you get it again? Oh, he got the kill instead. And there is somebody else around here. It's the ARL. Okay. Unfortunately, he's still got a lot of hit points. Yeah, we're going to take a lot of damage unless you get into cover and let your teammates help. One more kill. Yes, got him. But we've taken a lot of hit points damage and we lost our driver. And now we're being hit by the ELC and he's got the 90mm gun. So we'll have to stay in here. He's fixed the engine. That's good. Now you need to fix your driver. Otherwise you're going to still be slow. And the Dakota's gone in on the AMX. Okay, good. Oh, not quick enough to get the AMX as he goes around the rock. He's now one shot, but can we get a hit? He's hoping he's going to pop out again. He might. Oh, missed out again, but that is the last kill of the game. It's all over. It's another victory. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was another second-class tanker for GenFUBAR of 1AR in the AC4 Experimental. He got a bruise. He got a fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points to his own vehicle. He didn't get a bruiser in this one because he actually only got one critical hit in the entire battle. But his win rate was 4,816, which is higher than the last time that Super Unicum standard. Let's have a look at team score. Well, this time round, he actually got the highest damage in the game, but it wasn't 20% of the enemy hit pool, and that's why he missed out on getting a high caliber. He got 1,706 hit points of damage. The ELC was the contender for the high caliber, and he actually got an All-X medal and 1,700 hit points of damage. So just 6 hit points of damage down. When it came to the third place, that was the Striv M42 on the enemy team, 1,650. When it came to kills, we can see the top scorer was, GenFUBAR. He got 3 kills in that game. 3 kills also went to the ELC, and 2 kills went to the Wizzy 131 GFT, the M4A3, the 40TP, the T150, and only 1 tank on the enemy team managed to get more than 1 kill, and that was the box tank. And only 5 members of the enemy team got kills in that game. When it came to base XP, he's got that one too. So he's got the top in all 3 columns. Would you believe it? 889 went to GenFUBAR, 707 went to the M4A376 went, and 658 went to the Wizzy 131 GFT. I'm not casting aspersions on his skill about would you believe it, but the fact is that he did do rather well. 16 shots fired, 12 direct hits, 12 penetrations, 1,706 hit points of damage. He did receive 6 hits from the enemy. All 5 of them penetrated, 1 non-penetration. Very lucky that box tank didn't put a round into him. I think that might have done severe damage. 1 enemy vehicle spotted, 6 enemy vehicles damaged, and 3 killed. And he, on a pre-player count, he actually made 39,770 credits profit from this one. And on top of that, 2,400 experience points as well. So he's getting better as time goes by. He's actually playing it very aggressively because it is a sniper tank, really. It's supposed to be played at long range. If you get too close to the enemy, they will perforate you. And at one point, he was brawling with them, basically, up on that hill. So, yes, very dangerous. And also, when he went toe-to-toe with the ARL, I suppose he realized that he could exchange his hit points and take that guy down because his reload was better than the ARL. And of course, it was almost comparable in terms of the alpha. So it wasn't going to take him too long to take the guy down. So I hope you enjoyed both of those replays in the AC4 experimental. It is a premium tank. You can buy it from the shop when it's available. It takes a bit of getting used to, but that 17-pounder gun is very accurate, and that you can whittle away the enemy at long range with it. Just don't get too close to the enemy, otherwise they can perforate you quite well. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like, and thank you for watching.